Hello to two fans and welcome back to Chicago Tech, coming to you with another episode of the Golden Aegis cast series. This is going to be replay ID 164-302-6225. So thank you very much for the donation. I hope you enjoy the show. And, well, let's get on casting it. So, for the Radiant side, this time around, it's going to be Monkey Man Mike on the Centaur War Runner with Angry Banana on the Tiny, more like an Angry Stone. Angry Blutwurst? I usually call him bratwurst. I don't know what a blutwurst is. Probably another sausage. I don't know. Either way, he's going to be playing the Slark with Fintry Arab on the Slark, and Zero Mac or Omac or whichever is going to be playing the Witch Doctor. Meanwhile, Andu on the Sniper with MG Sara on the Skywrath Mage. Eagle going to be playing the Phantom Assassin with Jack Frost on the Zeus, and Mystic Ace on the Ogre Magi. So top rune will be picked up. That's going to be Fintry Arab to get it. Angry Blutwurst will get the bottom rune, and Radiant starting with a 400 gold, 200 experience lead. Not too bad for the start of a game at the 0-second mark, and looks like Sniper will be taking the... Okay, maybe not. Is this a dual mid? No, Sniper making his way down bottom, it looks like. Going to be supported by the Skywrath Mage and by the Ogre Magi. A offensive tri-lane to go up against Angry Blutwurst here. There is a dual mid, though, between Angry Banana and Fintry Arab. The latter dealing a lot of damage to Jack Frost. Meanwhile, on the top, Witch Doctor, Centaur War Runner Omac, and Monkey Man Mike going up against a solo Phantom Assassin. Aside from the bottom lane, the Radiance lanes are very, very strong and difficult for the Dire to fight into them. You can already see Jack Frost is about half HP with one pool Tango. And now with the corrosive skin, the extra magic resistance as well, proving to be a little difficult for Zeus to deal with here. But we'll have to keep an eye on that lane. As top lane, you can see Eagle trying to trade hits with the Witch Doctor, but plenty of regen for the Witch Doctor, as well as having two clarities, which means he will be able to spam out the Voodoo Restoration if push comes to shove. Mystic Ace, though, going to come from behind. It doesn't look like... he's going to be able to find any kills at all, so he'll make his way back to the safer part of the lane and just support from a distance. So as far as the middle lane goes, taking a look back into it, 5 CS of Fintry Arab to the 5 of Jack Frost. Not looking too bad, but he's used a lot of mana to get that far, and it looks like he's going to have to get his bottle out if he wants to make any impact on this lane. It looks like he's actually got a bottle. Meanwhile, top lane, Eagle. Looks like they were converging on him, but they should be just fine. Angry Blutwurst in the bottom is taking a lot of harassment. Meanwhile, on the bottom, Skywrath being one of the better aggressive supports. Slark just not having that much to his name will end up succumbing very quickly to extra magical damage. Mystic Ace, he looked like he was going for the pull here, but Monkey Man Mike and Zero Mac are not having any of this. They just dive straight on in. They're going for the creep cuts. They're going for the aggressive plays. And actually, Mystic Ace could be in a lot of trouble here. The bounces from the paralyzing cast. Monkey Man Mike, they've actually got the blink in from Eagle. He doesn't have a hoof stomp for quite a while here. He's got a double edge. They're also got the Voodoo Restoration. So it's looking like Zero Mac and Monkey Man Mike should be just fine here. And Ignite comes out. Witch Doctor slowed. But with Voodoo Restoration still coming out, he's got a paralyzing cast. If he throws it out now, this is big trouble for Ace. Double edge, and it's not really doing all that much. Now Monkey Man Mike, he doesn't have a lot of mana. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Fintry Arab, he's looking for Jack Frost. He could be able to find a kill here, but just a lot of almost kills, and not a single one has actually happened just yet. Okay, maybe now we see one. Jack Frost looking for the first blood, but it's actually going to be him to get brought down first, as Fintry Arab will bring him down.
Radiant's mid tower's coming.
That was a little bit of an aggressive play by him, getting punished pretty severely. So it looks like the Radiant starting out this one pretty well. However, Viper now with only 66 HP. Zeus, though, no Zeus ult, as he's not level 6, only level 4
Radiant's
to the level 4.5 of
hand.
Viper. So he's actually not falling that far behind from that kill. Only gold, which is really hindering him. But that actually could not be a factor much longer, as Zeus is going to be in this lane for a little bit longer without much to contest him. Angry Blutwurst still getting harassed to high heaven. Andu just no chill down here, just laying into him with the right clicks. And MG, he's got full mana too, so he hasn't been harassing with his Arcane Orb either, or Arcane Bolt rather. They're just like forcing him off with right click alone. And he's got 9 CS, which isn't terrible considering the lane he's in right now, but the Sniper is actually at 9 CS as well, so maybe... Oh wait, the Skywrath Mage has 10. That's interesting. Eagle now might be in a little bit of trouble. They've got the Paralyzing Cast. Can it bounce to him as well? Looks like the bounces just aren't real right now. The double edge, he lives with just a little bit of HP. He dodges out the one right click from Zero Melmac. And now the Voodoo Restoration has to help Monkey Man Mike soon. He doesn't have another Hoof Stomp for a while. It looks like they will get away with that Voodoo Restoration. And they've got a whole nother clarity for his OMAC to regen up with. And it looks like Monkey Man Mike will back himself away, but the value points and Blur have helped him a lot. 30% evasion. Meanwhile, to the bottom lane, Angry Bloodworst is actually going to go down. Jack Frost is there as well with a double damage rune. And Angry Banana, he also could drop here. He's going to throw out the Avalanche. Jack Frost is actually in a little bit of trouble. One more tower hit might actually do death to him, but it won't be. MG Sara, it looks like he is dead though. One throw tower hit to bring him down. So we'll get a return kill on the bottom lane. A couple return kills actually.
Top towers getting beat
down. Okay, that was actually the first blood for Viper. So it's been a first blood for Viper and a kill onto Skywrath Mage from the tower alone. For a kill, a couple of kills on the bottom tower. Not bad at all for the Dire team.
Missing bottom.
Monkey Man Mike being the big man on campus. Towering over Mystic Ace, saying, you ain't got nothing on me. They could throw out the Paralyzing Cask right now. It only bounced between him and a creep, but it looks like they're holding off on it. Afraid of diving under tower for the possible teleportation rotations. Jack Frost, meanwhile, coming back to the mid lane. Looking to try to contest up the Fintry Arab again. He was sitting at 17 CS, so he's doing really well in this lane after having to go back to the fountain. Now has come back and picked up the pace. Sniper, the only one really catching up to him, actually is Centaur Warrunner, who's caught up pretty much. Not Mystic Ace without mana. A little bit of trouble. The Paralyzing Cask will bounce now between Eagle and him, and they actually will both get brought, or at least one of them will get brought down. Eagle, the Maledict, doing a decent sum of damage, but it's only level 1, so it won't bring him down, or at least get him low enough to continue to chase to warrant a dive. Citriab now with the Nether Strike, or the Viper Strike onto Andu, and it looks like this could be a very, very dead sniper, but they have no vision of him. He actually walks through the trees. He's completely caught without much to say. Actually, he TP's out. Oh boy, a gank attempt from the Viper, and it doesn't really net anything.
Towers getting banged up.
That's not what you want to see from this game. You want to see your Viper get kill after kill after kill.
Radiant's
look
mid
back
tower
to the top.
could use
It's
a
Monkey
hand.
Man Mike. Still alone. Hey, Mike. What day is it? It's Saturday. No, it's hump day. No, it's Saturday. Oh. Fintry Arab making his way through the mid. Looking for some initiation on Jack Frost. Doesn't have a Viper Strike up yet. So he's just relying on some right clicks, and it does a decent chunk of damage to Jack Frost, but he's got to be very careful about this. If he goes under tower, he could just as easily just straight up die. Remember, Jack Frost now has a regeneration rune, so all he's got to do, well, actually, he's going to go for it. Starts it out, but I can't really follow up. Now he should be able to pop out his regeneration rune and get himself right back up to full. Meanwhile, Fintry Arab, one bolt, one Thunder God's Wrath, and he is as good as dead. And actually, Jack Frost is going to grab another rune too, so he's got all sorts of regeneration for himself. So it looks like he slowed down a little bit. It's only 3 for 2 at 8 minutes. Not a really action-packed game. A lot of aggression both ways, but a lot of fights just haven't netted themselves kills. Maybe we see something happen to the bottom, though. Or at the top, or anywhere. I can't really tell where our next fight's going to happen. I want to say it's the top, though, because of how aggressive this lane has been set up to be, but it's just so difficult for these guys. Maybe once they get level 6 to get the Stampede, they can start to really dive in for some fights, but actually Zero Mac, maybe he throws, maybe not. I don't know. Just a lot of holding back, a lot of safe play. Either team looking to give up or looking to want to give up anything. The Slark is farming pretty well in the bottom lane. The Viper has slowed down quite a bit The Zeus has picked up the pace himself, and Centaur Man and Monkey Man Mike is just farming up the storm up top as well. It's going to be a Thunder God's Wrath comes down. It looks like it's for the mid lane, but Jack Frost, he gets brought down because of it. Monkey Man Mike now taking a bit of damage, but the paralyzing cast comes out. They've got the Maledict as well. It's only level 1 again. They get the hoof stomp. They catch 2 with it, but he is in a lot of trouble. He's got return. He's dealing a lot of damage. Will double edge, but it'll be the death of him. Eagle gets the return kill, and Zero Mac now might be in a little bit of trouble. They've got the blink. They'll throw this Stifling Dagger at him, but it does little to no damage. What level Stifling Dagger is that? Level 1, okay. Coup de grace on a level 1 Stifling Dagger. Yeah. That doesn't really hit for a whole hell of a lot now, does it? Angry Bloodworth now on the bottom lane, chasing down, looking for kills, looking for something. As it's 5-3 at 10 minutes, we're due for some really heavy aggression. Yeah, sure, top lane counted a little bit, but we could use a little bit more. Actually, Fintry Arab now comes up to the top lane. Has Angry Bloodworth, he's looking for the lead, he'll miss, and comes the concussive shot. They've also got the Ancient Seal, but they'll throw him on forward. Okay, Avalanche comes out, Angry Banana getting very angry about this. Meanwhile, top lane, Eagle, he's as good as dead. Hoof Stomp will secure the kill. And the bottom, doesn't look like anything more will happen. Maybe, though, with Jack Frost rotating in. Is he going to be nipping at your nose? I don't know. No one knows. Or so I heard from the Queens of the Stone Age. Say Ancient Seal, the Assassinate will fly. No, it won't. It will complete.
You know the drill.
Aegis now making his way up top, looking to defend the tower, but I don't think he can get close without just straight up dying. They've got Stampede. If he shows his face, he's dead. Or no. No, they don't want to dive him. I guess right move. Diving is never the plan. But here they go. They'll start in. Doesn't look like they want to continue, though. They're just going after the tower. There's going to be a rotate in from Edge, or Eagle, rather. Throw out the Stifling Dagger. Does little to no damage again. Level 1 Stifling. It looks like they were going for the trade on tier 1s, but they won't even get it. Sarah, Andu, and Jack Frost now bring down the bottom tier 1 tower. There's a teleportation in, but there's no support if they can bring him down. Actually, Angry Banana is waiting in the wings. He can just go down to 1 swipe, and that's about it. Zeus invoking the wrath of the gods, or at least of himself. As it looks like Eagle farming up the jungle. He's got a Helm of the Dominator at the ready, so at least he can farm a little bit. Victory Arab, meanwhile, will go in. Viper Strike and Mystic Gaze in a lot of trouble. They pop a Maledict on him, but wasn't quite needed. Doesn't even matter. Fintry Arab's going to continue chasing, though. Okay, maybe he gets himself out from underneath the tier 1 tower, and they go and they can finish up the kill, finish up the tower kill. It's exactly what they need here. So they'll get the tier 1 tower. 12 minutes in, 7-4. Still haven't hit a kill per minute. Maybe now we can cross that threshold, though, with Jack Frost coming down to the bottom lane. He wants Angry Blotworst. He's got the Thunderbolt. He's got the Thunder God's Wrath. But they've got to silence him. They've got to do something. Can he get himself out of it? He didn't try to let correctly. He actually could go down, but not enough mana for the Thunder Gods. He gets it off, but no! He's in the Shadow Walk. Oh boy, what a missed opportunity for the Zeus. Zeus Magoose letting loose. But it's not enough to bring down the goose, or at least the fish. I said goose for rhyming. It's not actually a goose, although that'd be pretty funny. With a goose running around in this fight, I wouldn't mind. So Dire making their way in through. Sara, he's got the Soul Ring, so he's got plenty of mana to do whatever he needs to do here. But Mikey Man Mike, and Fintry Arab, Zero Mac as well. They're all ready to fight. Where are we at as far as Aghanim Scepters go for Zero Mac? It doesn't look like he's anywhere close to it. He's got the Arcane Boots, that's about it. Monkey Man Mike, though, I think he's going for the Pipe of Insight, or at least into the Veil of, or sorry, the Hood of Defiance. And it looks like maybe we see the fight erupting in mid lane here. We're due for something. We're due for that big team fight. 13.5 minutes in. We've seen a relatively low amount of action. It looks like Angry Banana is going to walk face first in the Mystic Gaze. Jack Frost is there as well. Angry Banana, the Assassinate, flies through, and they'll grab him. Zero Mac now, silenced up. Mystic Flare off the mark. He'll connect for a little bit of damage. Now Fintry Arab trying to fight, but in comes Eagle. The Death Ward is down. He's on the high ground. They can't see him. They'll finally catch him, but Andu, he'll drop because of it. Eagle, he'll get the kill finally, but will he go down in the end? Fintry Arab is just fighting him. He'll blink forward, looking for the coup de grace, but it's not enough damage. Okay, they finally bring him down. And now Eagle on the run. Angry Blotworth looking for it. He'll get the kill with a Dark Pact. It's a 5 for 2. There's the fight we wanted to see. 12-7 now as the Radiant, they pull themselves ahead in the game. 14.5 minutes in. We can take a look at the graphs after that one. And yeah, the Radiant shoot up to the north and both gold and experience, although it is still within 5,000. 2,500 gold, 3,000 experience is still a lead. At 14 minutes is looking pretty good for them. And now they just need to not give it away. So Monkey Man Mike now in the mid, doing what he needs to do. It's a little pressure on the tower, but the teleport comes in. 2 of them, actually. So he's well enough away that he doesn't have to worry. In fact, he'll just jungle up. He's got the Veil of our Hood of Defiance. The Double Edge is magical damage, so... yeah, I mean, he only takes that magic damage from it, which will be mitigated by the Hood of Defiance. So... having the, what now, 47% magical damage resistance. Oh, hold on, we'll talk about that later. As it looks like in the bottom lane, Angry Banana will bring down Jack Frost, but now Mystic Ace in a lot of trouble. The constant right clicks will come through the Mystic Flare, but it does no damage to him. Now MG Sara in a whole hell of a lot of trouble. The Skywrath Mage, the heavenly body, will be shot straight down to the ground, ripped off his wings, and sold for blood money. 16 minutes in, and the Radiant are finding kill after kill after kill. And yeah, Monkey Man Mike, we talked about that, the 50%, only taking 200 damage just about, a little more than, each time he casts a double edge. And now he's being really aggressive, looking for more. The Stifling Dagger comes through, but it's still a level 1 or level 2 Stifling Dagger now, so it does little to no damage at all. And even the crit, 114 damage is all it does off that crit. Now Radiant are positioning themselves, they still want to fight. They go on from Mystic Ace. Angry Blotworth will now start stealing some essence chips. He's only got 1 point, so they're going to hold on to it for a whole hell of a long time. And now the Death Ward, they're just diving into this one. Unstoppable now. Another 3 kills. And if they were one body, well, they are. They're synergizing so well together. And there's nothing much to stop the pain train of the Radiant. A glyph will get popped just to slow this down a little bit. Monkey Man Mike is regenerating pretty quickly, 15 HP per second. He's got, what, 41 or 61 strength? Actually, they toss in Monkey Man Mike, and they'll bring down MG Sara. Who needs a blink when you've got a tiny? Oh, boy. Fintry Arab now will go ahead, TP up to the top lane, just to push out the lane. Meanwhile, Angry Blotworth doing what he can to creep cut to bring down the mid-tier 1 tower. Andu's there to try to put some pressure onto him. They've got a siege creep in, though, so this tower is as good as dead, and they'll get the kill. They don't even get the deny. Zeomac was there to help facilitate that. Meanwhile, Monkey Man Mike will start to put some pressure on this creep camp. Looks like he'll be able to bring it down. Return, what, 26% strength to bonus damage? Yeah, he's looking strong. He's looking big, bad, large, and in charge. And comes Angry Blotworth. He's got a Shadow Blade. He can just bring down Andu right now. 1 swipe, 1 leap. He actually missed a case. He blocks it off, but Angry Blotworth doesn't care. A kill is a kill. And he'll find it. Gets 1. Andu, he's got the Shadow Blade. Turns around to fight. There's going to be an assassin down to Angry Blotworth. No, the assassinate comes down to Monkey Man Mike, but he's still alive. Remember, he's got the Hood of Defiance. Assassinate only hitting for 320 magical damage. So effectively only 160 at this point in time. I mean, that's nothing for a Centaur Warrunner. So the Radiant will now push themselves in through the mid lane, or at least push some creeps in. MG Sara could be in a little bit of trouble, though. Fintry Arab is waiting in the wings. Angry Blotworth is in close by, though, and it looks like MGRSR will back himself out of there for now. The Radiant, though, they're all pretty healthy. Most ultimates are still up. They could go ahead and push another tier 2 tower, but the Dire are all converging themselves into the mid tier 2. Looking to defend this one. So it looks like Fintry Arab can start to put a little bit of pressure on the top. He's got an old point booster, so maybe he's going for that early Aghanim Scepter. And now the severe rotation's up. They want to try to catch him unawares, but he reads the writing on the walls. He is gone out of there. Still, they might be able to catch up to him. He's moving pretty slowly, 335 move speed. MG SAR moving at the 380, but they just stopped going. They don't want to continue. Mystic Ace, though, he's got a different thing in mind. He continues to run after him. Fintry Arab will now walk face first into him, and they bring down this Viper. They're too isolated up against this, but the Mystic Flare comes down. Fintry Arab still pretty low. He'll pop a mechanism, and now he's just fine. Stampede will get him out. Zero Mac now coming on in. In comes the Viper Strike, and Mystic Ace, well, he is as good as dead. Assassin will fly through, but Fintry Arab is just fine. They've got the Voodoo Restoration up, and now Monkey Mike and Omac are in close by. They've got the Death Ward still, with Drums of Endurance, with an Arcane Boots. And maybe Monkey Mike and Omac can fight into this one, but it looks like they'll hang back. As Angry Banana, with a casual Ogre Club right now, could either build into a PKB or an Aghanim Scepter at this point. Will now move towards the mid. And he can farm up pretty quickly with this. But the Dire have all pushed up, or have all grouped up, or at least for the most part, up to the top lane. It doesn't seem like they can do too much, make anything really happen here. This is Centaur. 1400 HP, 13 armor right now at 20 minutes. Not too shabby, considering I think Viper is just a little bit better than him as far as tankiness goes. Anyone on the Radiant or Dire even come close to that? It doesn't look like it. I think the only one that comes close is Ogre Magi. Okay, maybe Zeus, but his armor level is pretty low. Angry Bloodworth, he's looking for a soul target here. It's actually going to be MG Sara. That is a very dead Skywrath Mage. Once you get Blink Daggers, once you get Shadow Blades on your heavily aggressive heroes, he just becomes food. He's got no way to escape from that. And now Dire, they're pushed in, but their San's a man. Fintry Arab will now come in from the sidelines. Viper Strike on the Mystic Ace, but will immediately turn around, face them all in. Will it be the problem for them, though? Zero Mac comes in, and now with the Maledict, they're tossing Monkey Man Mike, and they're all taking so much damage. Eagle, he cannot survive, he cannot sustain. 3 dead now. Monkey Man Mike with a blink forward. He can hoof stomp, he can call, he can do whatever he needs to do, but they've got the Shadow Blade onto the sniper, doesn't matter. Jack Frost, though, that matters. They'll bring him down. And now 4 dead, or at least 4 down. 1 is already respawned just because they're so low level. That's a level 9 Skywrath Mage.
Technical difficulties. Can't do nothing about Dire's
The Radiant,
right now.
with his dominant performance, will now push in to the mid lane. 22 minutes in. They'll get a tier 2 tower, and maybe they can even start pushing up or thinking about the high ground.
Nothing now.
But it looks like they'll pull themselves back, at least for now. And just split push it up. Angry Bloodworth gonna hang out and just, you know, get some farm, do what he needs to do here.
A lucky find.
So as it stands, 23 minutes in, the score 26-7. And I almost fear to look at the graphs, but I will anyway. 1,500 net worth advantage. Experience actually at the same exact point in this game. And now Angry Bloodworth, he's going to find another kill on MG Sara. Yeah, so
How about that?
that just happens. Now Monkey Man Mike looking for another kill on Mystic Ace. Andu is actually taking more damage than he's doing. That's pretty comical. Angry Banana waiting in the wings, looking to initiate this fight again with another toss. Angry Bloodworth, he's pretty tanky. I don't think, oh, Andu in a lot of trouble. He's just dead. All he needs is a Dark Pack to bring him down, but they don't get it. Now they do. They finally get it. Even with a Thunder God's Wrath, what can you do against a team that you just can't touch? And the Radiant, they are that monstrosity They are the Goliath,
Dire's mid
and
towers
unfortunately,
having technical
the Dire
difficulties.
have no David. They've got nothing to deal with this. And the Radiant are still not even pushing up high ground yet. They're just playing with their food. A Reaver bought by Centaur Warrunner. He's got 80, 90 damage, 98, sorry,
Dire's
strength.
top tower's getting beat down.
When you're considering 42% of that, soon to be 50, he'll be hitting each time for about 70 damage
Dire's top
once that heart
tower,
comes out.
You know the drill. Dire's top tower's gone.
That's a huge amount. That's per right click. I mean, the sniper, considering, only hits for about 120, 118. So you consider that half of that goes away, or about, okay, fine, 2/3, 1/3 of that goes away. Yeah, sniper will essentially be hitting himself for more than he's hitting the centaur with at that point in the game. And that's not a blade mail. That's a free. Okay, fine. That is a heart, but I mean, return is just such a good spell, and I mean, it also does it to the tower. So yeah, if he just walks up and takes the tower just dies. So it looks like Ventry Arab on the run. He should be just fine. In comes Angry Banana though with a haste rune. They're fighting 2 into 5. It looks like Eagle might be in a little bit of trouble. Avalanche made no toss, no mana. They've got the Mystic Flare. Angry Banana could die here. No, Angry Banana's still alive. They'll bring him down with the Assassinate. So it'll be a 1-for-1. Not exactly a trade that you want here. But in comes Monkey Man Mike. And Jack Frost is as good as dead. Monkey Man Mike still continuing to go into this one. And dude, look at the damage he does to himself. Oh wait, no, that was Angry Blatwurst, who will now go and bring down MG Sara. Oh, dear Lord. Mystic Ace also going to go down with another 5-man wipe. Once again, they all hit the dust. And the Radiant still as dominant as ever, although this time losing one, it still doesn't make a difference. 20,000 gold, 20,000 experience, 26 minutes into this game. And do we have a heart completed just yet? The Courier? Yes, it's got the heart. So Centaur can probably just tank. Yeah, he will just tank the tower. Look at that. The tower straight up kills itself, attacking him. And now Monkey Man Mike, well, he might actually be in a little bit of trouble here. He's taking a lot of damage. He's got to survive. They take the tower aggro off of him for now. He's still alive. Eagle, meanwhile, trying to fight, but he can't do it. The assassin will fly through. That'll be the death of him. Monkey Man Mike, meanwhile, with a heart to rest, will sit back and regen just a little bit. Mystic Flare, Fintry Arab, going down a little bit. No, in comes Monkey Man Mike and goes for the gold here. Andu's still back and fighting. Monkey Man Mike, though, he's silenced up with the Arcane Seal, but Angry Blatwurst is there, and they'll bring down the Ogre Magi. Meanwhile, Centaur, once again, can regen with his heart. Sitting now at 112, or sorry, 122 strength. So 60 of that now going to damage, plus 22, 82 damage per right click onto him. Of course, that's physical, so I mean, it does get reduced, but it still sucks. It's still a pain in the ass to deal with. And Sniper, only 7 armor, so he's only mitigating, what, 32% of all physical damage. So now the Radiant, they're hanging back a little bit. Of course, they've been playing this one pretty safe, despite having such an immense lead in this game. And I respect that. I mean, we saw it last game. If you don't want to be spoiled, then, well, actually, you don't have no idea what game I'm talking about. But it was a similar situation to this, except the team with the lead did end up throwing it. And now, speaking of throwing, I think this is the wrong type of throwing. Monkey Man Mike will be thrown in to the Dire team and bring down Andu. So that's a godlike on your Centaur Warrunner. And now down a Sniper, down the only turtling you had, if you can consider it turtling. And now the Dire Radiant again just push up. What was that Thunder God's Wrath? It did no damage to anyone. That's a level, oh, it's a level 1 Thunder Gods. It's only a level 10 Zeus. And now Mystic Ace. Well, that's a very, very dead Ogre Magi. Eagle will also go down. MG Sara, not long for this world. Or maybe. Angry Banana, hanging back. I have Scotty completed by the Slark. Okay. Okay, that's just a hell of a lot of gold. And Monkey Man Mice got 2k gold again. What does he buy? Doesn't even need to buy anything. I don't think he does. What the hell is this effigy? That's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, so I just don't have much to say about this anymore. Angry Bloodwurst dominating this game. Everyone in the Radiant dominated this one. Look at this. They're hanging back so deep. And the Dire can't even go on them. They have full vision of them. They're going to drop it all on them. Actually, they might get to kill an Angry Bloodwurst. They do get him. His Beyond God League for 1467 gold. But will it mean anything? I don't think so. Their bottom racks are still going to go down. There's nothing they can do about that. Andu, though, he looks like he wants to start. Look at that. It's just, it's hilarious to see him like kill himself like that. Venture will find Mystic Ace. And it looks like we might have more. Monkey Man Mike now. Jack Frost. A little bit of nipping going around back and forth. Omac taking a lot of damage. The assassinate will fly, and it looks like it should bring him down. Finally hitting, what, a level 2 assassinate? But there's still 3 up from the Radiant. 2 sets of racks down. 30 minutes into the game. And I want to say that this game is pretty much done. As I don't think 2 racks, I don't think you come back from that at 30 minutes in. They're actually going to stampede out. They're afraid of this one. Angry Banana is just fine. They don't want to push too much. They don't want to give up any advantage here. I mean, they're sitting, I want to say 30k now. Yeah, greater than 30k net worth. About 30k experience advantage. You saw just 1 kill gave up 1,400 gold. Every kill will give up that amount of gold. Centaur, with a Sacred Relic. I want to say it's a Radiance. I hope it's a Radiance. I really don't want to see a Rapier on the Centaur here. Andu, he's got Shadow Blade for a little bit of time. He's got to be very careful. I don't think he can find any kills here. In fact, he might just get killed. His Shadow Blade's going to run off very soon. He might still be in vision of Funky Arab. Or Fintry Arab, and it looks like they have no idea. Meanwhile, Angry Bloodwurst will bring down MG Sara. Okay. Andu's going to walk in to the Slark. Slark, you were punished by doing this heavily last time. You may want to back yourself out. Looks like he will. Stampede to get him out of harm's way. Meanwhile, Omac will make his way on into Mystic Ace, looking like they want to try to fight. But it's like, okay, they're holding back. No Angry Bloodwurst will go in anyway. On to Mystic Ace, will find the kill. He's got the last Shadow Dance as well, so he gets himself out. And Ogre Magi down for 40 seconds. And the Radiant, they can still push into the bottom lane. There's still a bottom rack to take out. As, okay, well, it is a Radiance completed by Monkey Man Mike. Heart Radiance, this guy's net worth has got to be incredibly high. And it looks like it is. 1,600 net worth at 30 minutes, 1,700 for your Slark. Angry Bloodwurst again with the invisibility. MG Sara is an easy target, and it will be the target. 1-2 chop. Now in comes Monkey Man Mike. Eagle will just get taken down a peg. Andu also in a lot of trouble. The Radiance Bird just burning him to bits, but it's not even the most damage that's doing. And the Radiant, well, they finally go after this final set of racks. And they can bring down the tier 4s. No, they want to bring down they want to mega creeps. Okay, so we'll just hang out, watch them casually mega.
Happy place.
Why not? This Centaur's hitting for 220 damage from his right click. That's kind of a lot of damage.
Dire's lost the top tower.
I like these icons, by the way, from the Centaur set. They're looking really, really chill. I like the colorization. I like how they take it slightly less red, a little bit more, what is it, I don't know what I'm thinking the word is going to be.
How about
Whatever.
that? Dyer's top right.
Either way, Angry Bloodworst looks like he's dead on the high ground. Is he? Nope, he's away. Monkey Man now in the middle of everything. He'll bring down 2. He'll bring down 3. Nope, he only gets a double kill off that one. All right. Only a double kill. Oh, well. Radiant, just slow burning this one. Why not? Very well played from the Radiant this time around. Incredible game from them. Dire, they kind of got thrashed. It happens. You know, they didn't bring their A game this time around, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like it was too
It's heating up, but the dire side ain't
too fun of a game for them. Dota isn't always fun. We all learned that the hard way. Anyway, again, GG, well played. This has been our Golden Aegis Cast Series replay. I'm Chicago Ted with this one. I hope you enjoyed the replay, and if you want your own casted like this, or any game, live or replay, you can go ahead and check out the description of this video. Or if DotaCast is up, I know at the time of recording this video, but at the time of viewing, if it is up and ready to go, I strongly suggest or strongly encourage you to use that for all of your replay and live cast needs. In the meantime, this is it for this game. I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.